the fact that he's already able to practice after those injuries. What's the plan for him, and are you impressed that he's able to get back already?
DeAngelo? Yeah, no, he's doing well. He's coming along very fast, for, the Achilles surgery, but, I knew he would be. He's at a stage of his career where he knows how important preparation is, both on and off the field, and physically he's got to get himself ready to go after that injury, and it's going to take some time, but he has shown major improvements already, and we're very pleased at where he is right now. With the thought of him being ready for training camp is exciting to all of us.
Coach, it looked like Kirk and Colt were alternating second-team reps, if I saw that right. If you had to make a depth chart today, would there be one at quarterback behind Robert? And then the second part of the question would be, what exactly would you like to see out of Kirk and Colt that would help you separate them?
Yeah, it's tough. They're both good quarterbacks, and right now we don't have a depth chart for the second and third team. We're going to let them split the reps up and go from there, and then make a decision come game day. But I would like to see them push Robert, push themselves. I think being a quarterback in the National Football League, it's your job to not only get yourself better, but to push the people in front of you. And these two guys aren't going to lie down and just hand the job over. They're going to do everything in their power to prove that they are starting caliber quarterbacks in the National Football League. And like I said before, they've all had a taste at being a starter in the National Football League, and they all want it back real bad. So I expect all three of them to compete and make each other better.
I'm sorry if I missed it in your rundown. Tracy Porter?
Tracy Porter, he missed his flight also, I believe. A lot of flight misconnections last night.
Huh. I don't know if you could even quantify. You only get these 2 hours for a couple of days with these guys. How much work on your end goes into preparing for this limited amount of time and making sure you guys maximize it as best you can?
Yeah, you got to maximize the time with them. Both. It's important to be down here in the weight room with Coach Clark, very much so. So we're trying to utilize every minute we got him in the building, and we got a pretty good organized schedule. We have a good hour and a half meeting time with them. We've got good time to strength and condition down here, and then we get a good 2-hour practice time. So, the organization is solid, I think. I think we're getting the most of our 5 or 6 hours, whatever we're allowed with them. And these guys are bought into it. They've worked extremely hard so far. You can see we got a long way to go, obviously. But, I think it's a good start. I think we're off to a good start of challenging our guys and getting the most out of them every day.
Jay, it seemed, especially earlier in the earlier team session, the tempo and the pace, the energy was even higher than it maybe was last year at this time when you first took over, which was a change for us. Would you agree with that sentiment? Was that obviously done on purpose?
Yeah, no, we're trying to push it, trying to get as many reps as we can in a short period of time, obviously without going we're not doing no huddle yet, but we will. But tempo is outstanding. We just had too many pre-snap penalties today, which was disappointing. But, I think guys are excited to get off the ball and show what they can do. Sometimes they forget about the snap count. But overall, I was pleased with the energy, pleased with the tempo, and we just got to continue to build off of it.
When you look at Morgan Moses and where he fits in, he was just telling us he doesn't know when he's going to be 100% and fully cleared. What kind of development does he need to make in year 2, going from what you guys drafted him as to now with Coach Callahan?
Yeah, well, you get healthy first. He's doing all the individual drills, and he looks great, man. He's worked hard in the weight room. You can see his body changing a little bit. So he's got the strength, I think, is there, and he's going to continue to get stronger. Now we just got to get him on the field in these team drills. We got to make sure we continue to check his foot quickness out and challenge him in that regard, and see how he handles this system in year 2. Hopefully, like Robert, in year 2 in this system, terminology and everything will come easy to him, more natural for him, and he'll make a big step in the right direction.